Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to introduce you to resin casting. We've had some rainy weather here lately, so instead of doing some hikes, I figured the children and I would try to make some casts. We started doing a few basic things, but they wanted something a little more tangible, so I ordered these bracelet and ring molds from Amazon. They finally arrived, so we're going to get started. So we're going to show you guys how to pour and cast some resin. We've been trying a few smaller crafts around here for about a week, but the children really wanted to try something different, so we figured we would go with bracelets and rings. I went to a craft store last week and bought some resin, but the smell was horrible. It really irritated my throat. So I went to Home Depot and bought this family wood glaze coat, and this is a lot better. The smell is very minimal. It doesn't bother me at all. Of course, it comes in two parts. You have the resin itself and then the hardener. It's a 1-to-1 mixture. In other words, you just mix the same amount of both. Unless, of course, you want your project to cure a little bit faster, then you just add slightly more hardener like I've done in this project. So, your crafts, you can add absolutely anything you want to. Abby chose to use some flowers. Noah used some shark teeth. You could absolutely anything. Glitter. Your only limit is your imagination. So in this case, Abby chose to use flowers. Just press them into the mold. Even though in the end, we'll see that she used too much glitter, so the flowers didn't really show up that well. But that's okay, she had fun. As I said earlier, in retrospect, she used a little too much glitter, but that's okay. We're just about having some fun here, not being perfectionists. These really do make great rainy day projects, and it's something that you're not going to pour and then pull it out again in the next 30 minutes. It's something that you can do, set it to the side, and come back a few days later and check it out. Now, there are resins that you can buy that will harden within 30 minutes to a few hours. You can place them in sunlight or under a UV light. Here's our treasure box. Small seashells, we have shark's teeth, and just an assortment of items. Noah decided to go with shark teeth. As you can see here, we got glitter all over the mold, but that really didn't matter because in the end it can all be cleaned up. I'll show you a little later how to do that. And now comes the fun part, mixing and pouring the resin. I use these 30 milliliter cups. You can purchase them from Amazon also. This is so you get an accurate measurement, although I will use more hardener in this video than I do the actual resin itself because I want it to dry quickly. I realize the cup isn't level here, but I poured approximately 15 milliliters of resin. I'm going to pour slightly more hardener than I did the resin. And this is close to 18, 19, or 20 milliliters. It's really not that complicated. Just pour the two mixtures together and stir. Some instructions will say stir for 3 minutes, some say stir for 6 minutes, but I haven't stirred for that long at all. I haven't had any problems, and a lot of other people that I've listened to on YouTube say they don't stir for that long. It's just not necessary. The only thing necessary is that you stir long enough to get an even mixture. I did learn that if you stir the mixture in a bowl of warm water, it will help dissipate some of the bubbles easier. And now to pour it. I started out using the stick to pour the resin, which I really didn't need to do. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pour the rest of it. It's a lot quicker, and like I said earlier, if you get some excess resin on the mold, it will clean up in the end. As a matter of fact, a lot of crafts have to be sanded or shaped in the end, and it doesn't bother the end product whatsoever. When I finished these bracelets, I had to shape it up a little bit, but they turned out great. Doesn't look like much right now except a mess, but we'll see how it turns out. Now, no matter how careful you are about mixing it and getting bubbles out, you're going to have some bubbles. So I've also heard that using a blower, I used a hair dryer here on the low setting, and this helps pull out bubbles. Definitely don't use the high setting and don't get it too close to your mold or you'll blow it out of the mold itself. Just a nice gentle sweeping motion, just enough to irritate the air on the surface, and you should pull out the bubbles this way. And here we are 12 hours later. I have my crime fighters here to help me. We're going to check out the final product. Of course, Abbott doesn't realize that all you have to do is turn the mold inside out. It's really not this difficult. It's not stuck. It's just a small mold. And as I said, you just need to flip it inside out. The bracelet's a little bit bigger, so let's go with that. And they do a quick job of turning it inside out, and there's the bracelet. This one's a little small for Abby's hand. She really put a lot of glitter in this one, so you can't really see the flowers, but that's okay. It's still pretty. It won't fit her hand, so let's try Noah. Here's his shark teeth. This one didn't turn out bad at all. They both look pretty. They just have their own distinctive features. As I said earlier, they do come in different sizes, so just be sure to choose the right size. And here's the final product after shaping it very slightly with my Dremel tool, taking off the excess resin and putting a final polish on it. Not bad at all, not bad at all. I really like it. So if you and your kids need something to do on a rainy day or just bored in general, hey, this is a perfect craft. And really, once you start casting, I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can make all sorts of jewelry, necklaces, pendants, paperweights. You can do a quick online search and there are molds for almost anything. Globes, pyramids, you name it. And even after casting, there's so many crafts you can do with resin. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. As soon as the weather clears up, my children and I will be back out hiking again, and we'll make more videos exploring the mountains and the great outdoors. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up below. Subscribe to our channel, and I would really love to hear from everyone. Hope you all have a great day and be blessed.